One of the great things about living in Portugal with low resources is that you can still find a breakfast like this for €2.80. When I started this project, I heard a lot of people saying, it was my childhood dream to become a pilot. And then I would ask them, why didn't you go for it? This video is a little bit different. We're going to Lisbon to check a Portuguese Air Force sky parade. And in the meanwhile, we're going to ask the people that are there these 3 questions. Have you ever thought about becoming a pilot? Did you go for it? And if you didn't, why didn't you? Any practical advice for dreamers? In the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you my conclusion from the answers we got. I'm hoping you're going to add on your take from it or your input. So keep it active, keep it active. Also, let's see if we can spot some really cool military airplanes. So get in the car and let's fly to Lisbon together. So we're going to a sky parade by the Portuguese Air Force. And the reason why we're having a sky parade by the Portuguese Air Force, why we're being so lucky, is because today, the 25th of April, we're commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Carnation Revolution. What is the Carnation Revolution? Bear with me for a quick history lesson. In 1974, the MFA took down the dictatorship. The people went to the streets. There are lots of rifles and flowers, carnations. That's why it's called the Carnation Revolution. Nobody died, almost. And now we got free election, a parliament, no censorship, corruption, and freedom. But I don't care much about history and stuff. You should know your history, my friend, because history is there so we don't repeat our mistakes. Olha a espuma, olha a espuma. P3, P3, P3. Okay guys, now we're starting the interviews. I'm a bit nervous because I've never done this before. So let's see how this goes. Have you ever thought about becoming a pilot, airplane pilot?
Não, sim, é o meu sonho.
Always. Every little boy wants to be a pilot when they grow up.
Não, já pensei em trabalhar na aviação, mas piloto não.
No.
Not me.
What about you?
Maybe when I was younger, when I was like 4.
No, I don't want to become a pilot.
Yes.
I considered doing it commercial aviation, but I didn't continue.
Pilot.
Airplane pilot.
Hang on. What do you mean?
No, not really.
Eu sonho em ser piloto de aviões.
No.
Never.
No, not really.
I have, yes.
No.
You haven't?
No.
I have, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I never go by. That's
Never thought about it.
No, la verdad que no.
Otras preferencias? No. One time.
One time, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, yes.
I actually have thought about it.
Okay, did you go for it?
No, I did not.
Why didn't you?
Because of the physical condition to be in the army.
I realized I was kind of afraid of heights later on.
So the type of pilot, my dad, when he was younger, he worked on a military base, and they're fighter pilots, and I am way too tall. So it's physical restrictions. Yeah.
Okay, I get you, man. I've been there. I get you.
It's too expensive. Flying lessons are just too expensive. I could not afford.
Tenho conhecimento bocado geral da aviação. Não é uma coisa muito aprofundada, mas é alguma coisa, é um início.
I know it's something you need quite a lot of training for. I heard you need quite a lot of money to do it as well, but I'm not too sure, honestly.
I don't have the time. Work, volunteering at our church, raising a family.
What would be your advice for someone that is trying to pursue a dream?
I suppose the best piece of advice I've ever gotten and that I've followed is that, and it's so simple, but just never stop working hard. It's all about consistency. I mean, it's all well and good to have dreams, but if there's not backed up by consistency and that kind of thing, I mean, you can have motivation, but you need discipline and you need to keep working at something, and then you'll get to that dream.
É continuar e ser persistente até conseguir lá chegar.
Don't take it too seriously. Enjoy the process, innit?
To keep going for it, not give up.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to happen, who you're going to meet, what's going to fall into your lap. So I went back to school at 33, changed my jobs into the career I wanted to be in. So anyone, like if I can do it at that age, anyone can. It's never too late.
You're not going to do it tomorrow, but like it's going to take you a couple years. But persevere. It's not going to be easy, but you get there. Yeah.
You can break down your lifelong dream or whatever it is into smaller steps, and then achieve those smaller steps along the way. I think you can do it.
I would say don't underestimate yourself.
Acho que é não desistir, é acreditar acima de todos os outros e tentar.
fazer o máximo para isso.
You find the people that are doing what you want to do and talk to them and get their advice.
Olha, estudar e nunca desistir, é mesmo assim. E também trabalhar, porque às vezes uma pessoa precisa de um bocadinho. Eu conheço um rapaz que nunca conseguiu entrar para a Força Aérea e ele é piloto dos aviões da TAP. E ele estudou, teve que trabalhar para poder pagar para ser piloto. E hoje é o sonho dele.
Stay hydrated. Health is important for aviation. Okay, my guys, so now I'm going to work on my side hustle for me to make some money to go from port to pilots. And as I'm working, making some cash, I'm going to be thinking about these answers that we got and reflecting on them so I can share my conclusions with you in a few seconds. So I just came from the side hustle and it was a hustle. It was tough, lots of sweats, and I want to tell you that for you to go from port to pilot, not only will require from you a lot of patience, but it won't be glamorous. It won't be Instagrammable necessarily, but it is what it is. So my conclusions. After I did the interviews, I found out that it's not everyone's dream to become a pilot, and that's okay. We hear that it's every child's dream to become a pilot. I thought so too, but it is not true. Other people have other valid dreams. For me, this means that I can't go around and expect everybody to fully understand what it means for me to become a pilot. Also, it reminds me that being a pilot, it's not the most important thing in the world. So, this is an advice for us dreamers. We should keep our ambitions in check, in a healthy balance. Second conclusion that I've come to is that the reach of information about aviation is insufficient. A lot of people that once had the dream to become pilots still believed some myths like the Air Force is the only way or the medicals are too unreachable. I believe more and more that if we had clearer and more available information about the paths to becoming a pilot, the requirements to becoming a pilot, the actual financial ways of becoming a pilot, more people would give it a try and wouldn't give up without trying. So here's a challenge right now for the flight schools that are watching this video. I hope you are. Invest in educating not only your current students, but also educate the general public on how to become a pilot and present yourself as a solution. I should probably charge for that advice, but well. Third conclusion that I've come to is that achieving your dream is going to take a lot of effort. Work, literal work. Put in effort in your research. Put in effort to think and rationalize. I don't even know if that's a word, but put in effort in that. Put in effort designing your strategy. Put in effort studying. Put in effort in the work, the actual work that gets you the savings. Put in the effort to get out of bed, let your phone go. These were my conclusions, but I want to know what your thoughts are. So please write them down in the comment section. If you're so nice, please, yes, participate. And the journey's still on, so subscribe for you not to miss a thing. Follow us on social media, Port to Pilot is our @ And well, I leave you with this. I am more and more convicted that it is within the reach of my hands to go from poor to pilot. Bye guys, I'm gonna play with my kid. I don't know where he is. Ah, there he is. Wow. Gigo. Say bye. Ciao. Ciao.